I know everybody's here to see your 2008 World Series champion, Fightin' Phil, in the Flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino. Welcome to the stage, Shane Victorino, everybody.
Thank you.
Shane, now this has to be a nice kind of welcome back treat for you, coming back from New York last night. Tough game with the Mets, but to come back, see a sea of red out here in Wilmington. What does that do for you, coming back to your home area?
It's definitely exciting. Whenever you get to come home and play, at Caesars Bank Park and, in this area, it's always a good thing. So, thank you guys for coming, and too bad it's so muddy, but we'll enjoy.
Well, we all know that the Philadelphia Phillies fans, the ones that are represented here, love what the 2018 did, hoping that we can repeat in 2009. In your perspective, what is the team doing right now that's on a positive note? You're on a great streak and a great tear right now. But what is the team doing that's really kind of putting you guys in a good position to fight in the NL East?
I just think going out there and playing every day. We're a team. We're a bunch of scrappy guys. We got good chemistry. We like to have fun, and it's still early in the season to predict anything. And we're here to defend our title. And that's the thing, is that we're still the champs, and somebody's got to take it from us. So we just go out there every day and we play hard.
That's the best attitude to have. As far as you coming from Hawaii, obviously gorgeous weather year-round, and then you come out and you see rain for most of the time. In your mindset of playing baseball throughout your career, you started out with the Los Angeles Dodgers, you played with the San Diego Padres, and then you started with the Philadelphia Phillies, and really kind of found your niche. Does the weather kind of play a pivotal role in how you prepare mentally and physically for a game?
Yeah, the weather definitely has something to do, especially early on in the season when it's cold. Your hands aren't warm. It's tough to hold the bat. Pitchers can't get the grip on the ball. So, weather definitely plays a role. Growing up in Hawaii, it's, always 85 degrees and sunny, and, it's always nice to play in that weather. But, when the summer rolls around, things start getting better, and, we've actually been blessed this, besides the rain, the weather's been great. It hasn't been too cold, and, it's been tolerable.
Does it kind of make you think the Citizens Bank Park should have been built with a roof?
No, not at all. I like the open.
With the season coming off of 2008, you guys were just the talk of the major leagues. Both teams really didn't look like they were going to be there. The Tampa Bay Rays were a team that came from behind and really kind of came to the forefront. You guys were dominant in the NL East, but a lot of people didn't pick the Phillies to be there. What was it like being a part of a World Series championship team?
You never really, going through it all, it's like you just sit there and you play the game, and you're just I've always thought to myself, throughout the playoffs, I was like, it's just another game. And, of course the hype was there. It's the World Series. It's the game of your life. When you're in the backyard as a little kid, throwing your hands up in the air, Game 7, you win, you run around. It wasn't like that. It was just I was playing another game, and, I guess in a way it was good because I didn't get all caught up in that whole thing, and I was just able to go out there and play. But what we did for the city, what we did for our team, I think was great, and we're ready to go defend in 09.
Well, outside of Jamie Moyer and Matt Stairs, you guys are a relatively young team. Matt Stairs swinging a big stick right now too.
Yeah, he's a guy that's it's unbelievable. I don't know how he does it. I watch him every day. I watch his approach, and it's absolutely amazing how you can sit for 8 innings and come off the bench and do what he does. And a guy like Jamie Moyer who goes out there every night at 45 years old and just does what he does. It's absolutely amazing.
You talked about approach in hitting. What's been the difference for you this year? Kind of taking a different approach. You're not necessarily looking to hit the long ball every time. Just really put it back in play. What's been your approach as a hitter going to the plate?
I didn't change anything. Whether it's from this year to the year before, throughout the minor leagues, I just think it was just a matter of time where you become a better hitter, and you try to get better every year. And that's what I tell myself, is that every year I want to be a better player. And I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything drastic, but just go out there, try to see the ball, hit the ball.
With the other competition that you have in the NL East, you have the Braves. It has a decent pitching staff. Their middle relief is getting a little tough. The Phillies are struggling a little bit with their bullpen, and the starting pitching is kind of coming around. And then the Mets just look like they're imploding already, and it's not even September yet. So it's interesting to see the teams in the NL East. Do you see the team really being there at the end and kind of fading all the way through?
Oh, yeah. No questions asked. It's just a matter of time before our starting pitching gets to where they want to be. If we score 5, 6, 7 runs a night, I think that should, with the staff that we have, they're going to find their niche and they're going to be good. So in that regard, we'll be fine. I think offensively we're going to be there. We're going to score a lot of runs, and the thing is, we haven't even got rolling all cylinders.
I want to take this opportunity to ask anybody in the crowd, does anybody have any specific questions for Shane Victorino that they, sir, I'll come right down to you. These are old shoes, so I'm not worried about your name.
My name is Jess Kay. I go back to the Whiz Kids of 1950. And I'll tell you, man, red and blue, that's in my blood, the Phillies.
Thank you.
I'd like to ask, with all due respect, I love all you guys, but as Jimmy Rollins goes, so goes the Phillies. Jimmy seems to have lost the swagger in his step. What is wrong with Jimmy Rollins, or what can we expect?
He'll be fine. I think that he's one of those guys when he's just that good a player that right now he's just not in his groove. The swagger's definitely not there, and but hey, when you're not doing good, you can't have swagger because it doesn't look right. But he'll be fine. I think Jimmy made his prediction that he's going to hit 400 this month. He's over 300, for this month. So with him, you never second guess anything he says. So he'll be fine. I think once he gets going, we'll be fine.
Your name, sir?
Yeah, I'm Sam Waltz, and Shane, I was down in spring training to watch you guys. Great experience, and I'll tell you, one of the great success stories I think I've seen this year is how Ryan Howard has worked on his D, and just you no longer have a question when the ball goes to Ryan at first. Last year, I wouldn't attribute it to you, but many of us sat there and we thought, oh my God, what could go wrong? What do you say about Ryan Howard's D?
It's been great. It's been unbelievable. If he keeps playing the way he does, I don't see no reason why he can't win the Gold Glove. I'm actually surprised myself, just the teammate that he is and the close friend that he is, that how well he's done on defense. I mean, some of the plays, for instance, the other night against the Mets, 2 nights ago, when he made that sliding catch and flipped it to Chanho, when he dove and he flipped the ball, I said there's no chance. But, he's done a great job, and, he's worked on it, and I think that's the one thing he's worked on his defense.
Outside of the highlight of my broadcasting career was being able to march down Broad Street with you guys in the World Series Championship Parade. I tried to tell people over the air what it was like to kind of look out and see the amount of people that were there. Can you kind of share your experience a little bit with the World Series Parade?
It brings chills back every time I think about it. Just to see a red, just the people that were there. Grown men is what amazed me, is that, on their hands and knees, tears in their eyes, saying thank you for what you've done. And I think that was like the moments where I really was like, I guess really did something special for this place. And it's one of those things where, hey, you know what, you go out there, you don't take it for granted every day. When you go out there, you want to play hard, you want to be better, and you appreciate stuff like that.
Okay. Send it with one more question. This is Jack Russell.
Hi, when the last game I watched on a Phillies game, you hit a grand slam. How did that make you feel?
I guess it feels great, but when you go out there, you just want to win, and that's what it's about. It's about winning. You're not looking for individual things. You go out there, you just tell yourself, hey, any way to help this team win, and you just go out there, you have fun. It's like when you go out there and you play with your friends, you want to be the winner. That's how I go out there every night on the field, is that I want to be the winner at the end of the night. Hey, and it doesn't happen all the time like that, but at least I know I give 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, from your 2008 World Series champion, Fightin' Phil, Shane Victorino, 2008 Gold Glove winner, and a native of Hawaii. Shane, we appreciate you stopping out. Shane's going to be signing autographs. The line is relatively long. It's going to be one autograph per person. So make sure you have everything set up, and let's go Phillies.